In order to follow along this tutorial, we will need to install a couple of tools. So the first one is going to be a code editor. In my case, I'm going to use VSCode. I will leave the link on the description below. And the next one we need to install or to verify if we already have it or not is a Shopify CLI. So to install a Shopify CLI, you need to have a Node.js and a package manager. In my case, I'm going to use npm, so feel free to use any, okay? And we also need to have Git. And once you have all of these three installed in your computer, then you can run this command to install Shopify CLI. Anyway, the official links is over here. I'm going to leave it on the description as well. So what we can do, we can open our terminal and we can verify if we have like all of the following. So let's start with Node. I will write node-v. So I have a node installed in my computer. When it comes to package manager, I have npm, so I will do the same. So npm-v. And for Git, I will also do the same. It's going to be git-v. And I have all of this command here. So once we do have the following, so we can just come and copy this link here and we can install Shopify CLI or upgrade it in the case you don't have it. So with this command. The next things that we need to have in order to follow this tutorial is a Shopify partner account. It is free. So you go back to shopify.com and you scroll all the way down and you look for partner here and you either log in or sign up. It is very straightforward. Once you create an account, you're gonna be redirected to this page, and from here we're gonna click on create a store and we're gonna create a client transfer store. Okay, and then from here we're gonna give it a name. So I will call mine sections blocks. Let's see if it is available. It is. And I'm not going to check enable Shopify Plus because for now we don't need it. And I will click on create client transfer store. So once it's loading, we can come back here and continue. So when it comes to what you need to know in order to follow this tutorial, you need to have a basic understanding of HTML, CSS, JavaScript, and Liquid. So in the case you don't have a basic understanding of at least HTML and CSS, you can go to YouTube and search for some quick tutorial and learn HTML and CSS. HTML could be very quick to learn, but CSS will take some time, even JavaScript as well. If you're looking for some Liquid tutorial, I do have in my channel 2 series. So one is for Shopify Liquid tutorial series and one is for Shopify development, where we're talking about Shopify input settings, etc. and etc. So once you have all of these sets and you have your Shopify store created, so next what we're going to do is we're going to clone this store locally. And to do so, what we're going to do, I will open a documentation here so that you can follow along. So Shopify.dev, I will go quickly. I'm going to use the latest Shopify store. So if I go back to the documentation and I go to overview and I look to, let's say, customize a theme, because we already have a theme over here. So this theme is called Horizon. So what I'm going to do, I'm going to clone this theme locally. And to do so, the best way is to go like you are customizing a store for a merchant. So we're gonna call this command over here. So what I'm going to do, I will open my terminal. I will clear all this code above and I will go where I'm placing my project. So it's going to be document, project, Shopify theme, like this. And from here, I'm going to create a folder. So let's call it sections blocks tutorial or tuto. I will click on save and I will cd to this folder. And from here, what I'm going to do, I'm going to copy this command, this one, Shopify theme pool -- store and then the name of my store. So first I'm gonna paste it here without pressing enter, and we need to pass the flag, the store name right here. And I will go back to my store and I'm going to copy the name of my store. So the best way to do it is to view your store first of all. So that is opening on the link like this, and just copy let's say all the link so you don't get confused, and come to the terminal and paste it. So I'm doing Ctrl+Shift+V, and I will just remove the .myshopify.com, and we just need the name of our store, which is before the .myshopify.com. And I'm going to press enter, and we're going to wait a couple of minutes, and it's going to ask me if I want to pull Horizon. So I'm going to press enter, and it's going to clone Shopify Horizon theme locally into my computer. So let's wait a minute. It is done. So what I'm going to do, I will write ls to see if everything went okay. Seems like yes. So I'm going to open this code with VSCode like this, and I can close this terminal. And before to proceed, what I'm going to do, I will add some environment here because I have a lot of store I'm working with, and I don't want it to be mixed with each other. So if you go back to your documentation quickly and you look for inside the developer tools, you look for CLI and you click for environments. And once you are here, what you're going to do, you're going to create a file called shopify.theme.toml. And inside we're going to copy what is over here. I mean, we just need the store and the environment. So let me go back. And in my VS Code, what I'm going to do, I will open my integrated terminal here, and I'm going to write this command, which is going to be touch shopify.theme.toml, and inside that file I'm going to paste what I've copied there. We can remove this theme ID. For now we don't need it. And what we're going to do next is to change this value. We're going to paste the name of the store over here. I will go back to my link here, and I'm gonna copy again all this link without the HTTP. Come back to VS Code, and I'm going to paste it in between these double quotes, and just remove the .myshopify.com. And for the environment, we're going to give it some unique name. So this must be there. And after the dot, you can give it any name you want. So for me, for example, I will call it sec like this. Okay. And I will save it. So once I do save it, I will again open my terminal, and I'm gonna write the command Shopify theme dev, and because of this environment, we need to pass the -e for environment and the name of environment, which is in my case sec. Okay, so like this. So if I press enter, is going to start our local development store, and first, because it is the first time, is going to ask us to give or to provide the password. So what I'm going to do, I will go back to my theme, and I will click to see password. So when you click on see password, it's gonna prompt you to this page. The password is over here. You can just copy that and then go back to VS Code. And once you are here, what you're gonna do next is you're gonna write your password like this. I changed mine behind the scene, and when you press enter, okay, I have incorrect password. Okay, so let me again. Okay, and there you go. So then we're gonna have our link, the link to preview our local development store, and the link also to see our local editor. So if I press E, I'm going to have access to our local development editor. And if I go back to VS Code and I press T, I'm going to have access to our development store like this. So any change that we're going to make here is going to be local. All right. So now let's talk about the sections.